The reigning FedEx Cup champ claims another one.
Settle in as we rewind the week with the latest edition of Monday Backspin from PGA TOUR.com.
Add Brandt Snedekers to your list of multiple winners this season. Tiger Woods has 4 wins, Phil Mickelson and Matt Kuchar have 2, and now so does our reigning FedEx Cup champion Brandt Snedekers after claiming victory at the RBC Canadian Open. It's been a roller coaster season for Snedekers, who began the year as one of the hottest players on tour with 2 runner-up finishes and then a win at the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am. But then the Vandy alum suffered a rib injury, which sidelined him for about a month, but he started to get back into form at the Masters, where he carded a top 10 finish, and things started to look really good at the Open Championship, where he finished in a tie for 11th. Snedekers carried over that momentum into Glen Abbey Country Club, especially on moving day, where he carded a bogey-free 9 under 63 to take the lead heading into Sunday, and he never looked back, carding a final round 2 under 70 to clear the field by 3. With this win, Snedekers becomes the 4th multiple winner this season, solidifying his spot in the top 5 of the FedEx Cup standings. Remember, with just 3 weeks remaining in the regular PGA Tour season, every point counts. Snedekers also now has 6 PGA Tour victories on his resume. Snedekers was the big story on the course, but unexpectedly, the biggest story of the week belonged to a player that withdrew from competition on Saturday. Hunter Mahan, who held the 36-hole lead, was warming up on the range after an 80-minute rain delay when he got the call from his wife Candy that she was going into labor 3 weeks early with their first child. The 5-time PGA Tour champ withdrew immediately to be there for the birth and tweeted on Sunday, "Both baby and mom are doing great. Thanks to all my sponsors who appreciate what's important in life and all my fans for being awesome." Candy gave birth to a healthy baby girl, Zoe Olivia, surrounded by close family and friends. Now for more on this memorable week at Canada's National Championship and just how much support the local guys get, let's start to Will Haskett of SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio.
Amanda, I couldn't help but think multiple times this week in comparing the Canadian Open to Wimbledon. Yes, a tennis tournament, not because the green grass here at Glen Abbey reminds me of center court, but because of what Andy Murray did this year, delivering a championship for the home fans for the first time in generations. That's what the golf fans are like here in Canada. They are so eager to have a Canadian champion of this national championship. It's been 59 years since 1954 when Pat Fletcher was the last Canadian to win it. When I think back this week, I remember Mike Weir, who found the form and made a Friday charge up the leaderboard. He had the galleries buzzing and roars around this course that were normally only reserved for Tiger, Phil, or Bubba. I remember the volunteers that brought me from the airport to the golf course who could remember everything about Fletcher's win in 1954 and can tell you everything about the 18 Canadian golfers that were in the field this week. One of them might be the breakthrough star that delivers that first Canadian Open here to the fans in Canada. And when that happens, I hope I can be here because the party is going to stretch from Toronto to Vancouver. Amanda, back to you.
Thanks, Will. David Hearn did win low Canadian honors of 4 under par, beating Mike Weir by 1 stroke. Now let's take a look at what went on around the other tours. The Albertsons Boise Open was being contested for the Web.com Tour, and it was Kevin Tway who defeated Spencer Levine in a 1-hole playoff to claim his first professional victory. On the Champions Tour, it was the Senior Open at Royal Birkdale, and 4 days just wasn't enough, as Mark Wiebe and Bernhard Langer will continue their playoff on Monday to decide the champion. The final World Golf Championships event of the regular season is up next, the Bridgestone Invitational, and PGA Tour.com's live at coverage will bring you all the action beginning Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern.